but he is passionate about what he believes in. He is passionate about the state. That's the order. Should something happen to the president, the order of succession is president, vice president, speaker of the House. But I'm talking about is within the administration, the order goes president, vice president, secretary of state. Third highest position within a presidential cabinet. And she's got classified secret documents, probably the highest level of secret documents that is out there that can be hacked. That's not a small thing. People go to jail for long periods of time for, as he said, 10% of what she's done.
Absolutely.
And she's running for president of the United States, which also includes the title of Commander-in-Chief of the United States military. If you cannot trust the Commander-in-Chief of the United States military with secret information, she cannot be President of the United States. Did I get an amen?
Amen.
That's just the bottom line. It's not got to do with Republicans, Democrats, Libertarians, dinosaurs, elephants, donkeys, anything. It's got to do with she is not fit to be the President of the United States. There's a long list of reasons why she's not fit, but that one alone is second on my list of why she is not fit to be the United States President. We know what the first one is, and that's just one word: Benghazi. How do we know that it wasn't an email that she got hacked on that was behind what happened in Benghazi? Maybe they knew that they weren't going to bring any more security in there and that it was... I don't know. I'm just saying, what if? I'm not saying it happened. And the what ifs could go on forever. And it really, at this point, doesn't matter what they were.
Right.
It just matters of what they could have been.
Absolutely.
And what the possibilities were. You know, anything that goes on in the world, around the world, the president sends the Secretary of State to represent him in negotiations, in the Iran deal. We know how that was a debacle. And she's using it for a bragging point. Heard one, I think it was Giuliani, and I didn't bring any clips from him, but he gave an outstanding speech last night. He was on fire. I think it was him that made the point that we are sending billions of dollars to Iran for them to in turn fund terrorists who in turn kill us.
Yep.
Our government, your taxpayer dollars, are going to Iran to kill our people. That's the bottom line. You know, you can beat around the bush and say, well, that ain't exactly how it goes. That is exactly how it goes. If we're giving money to Iran, then we're giving money to terrorism. Maybe the exact dollar that we hand to them doesn't get turned around and handed to a terrorist, but it frees up other money that goes to terrorists. And that's the same thing. It's treasonous that we send billions of dollars to Iran. It's treasonous, folks. And that's why I am so passionate about Hillary Clinton not making it to the White House by any means necessary that are legal. Any means necessary that are legal. And if that's putting her ugly rear end in prison, then that's what needs to happen, because that's where she should be.
Absolutely.
I want to see the day when somebody walks up to her from the FBI and slaps handcuffs on her and puts her hands behind her back and treats her like the criminal that she is.
Amen.
That's what I want to see. I want to see it on TV.
Yeah, that probably will not happen.
I don't care. That's where it needs to be. And
Absolutely.
everything that happens needs to be publicized and on TV, because if somebody is treasonous to our country, they deserve everything that they get. I'm not saying follow her around in her jail cell, which would probably be a luxury jail cell somewhere that would probably tick me off if they followed her around that way. But I want to see her hands in handcuffs. I want to see her stand in front of a judge and hear the charges read against her and hear her plead not guilty. And then I want to see her go to trial. And I want to see the trial go the way it should go. And then I want to hear whoever pronounces the